Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this.
Remembered as a two-time National Player of the Year. Utah State, TCU in that bracket. Gonzaga, McNeese, and Kansas, Sanford are two games that a lot of people, I guarantee, are going to pick as upsets. Give me, in that Midwest bracket, Henson, give me your favorite matchup. What's the one that you are dying to see?
I am dying to see the Wizard Will Wade at McNeese State against Creighton. That's a matchup. He goes into press conference this year. He says that we lost 23 games last year. We will win over 23 games this year. Remember this moment. They get to the tournament easily. I think they're better than Creighton has to be watching film right now at this moment. Like, this is who we get to draw as a 12 seed. Like, that's the matchup.
No. You're off here. You're off.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at it wrong. I'm sorry, Gonzaga.
Right. They got Gonzaga. Yeah, they got Gonzaga. Easier.
Yeah. Easy. Yeah. Same sentiment. Gonzaga's probably sitting there at 5. Like, this is who we have to play against. I feel bad for them. And McNeese State's going to be riled up. He's going to have them ready. He's a great coach. And this might be the Cinderella team, man. They've got, 30 wins this year, right? So any team that wins 30 games.
I think Henson was just so excited when I said that Armando Bacot was coming on in a few minutes. He got all rattled. He got all rattled.
He got a little rattled. But I'll say this:
I talked to Hobart today. He said they're going to win the game.
Don't sleep on that Akron team. Like, don't sleep on John Gross's Akron team too. I mean, that's a tough matchup for Creighton in the first round. I mean, that's a tough match. I'm looking at South Carolina, Oregon. I felt like South Carolina was a little bit disrespected with a 6 seed. Lamont Paris, SEC Coach of the Year. Oregon goes on a run. They haven't been healthy the entire season. What was it? They won 6 straight back when they knocked off Kent State. I believe it was December 21st. And then they go on a 5-game win streak through the Pac-12, which is getting ready to evaporate here, which I guess technically it already is evaporated. Like, there's no more Pac-12 tournament. They ended up winning 5 straight after that. They haven't been healthy. But I thought a 6 seed for South Carolina was a little bit disrespectful. And I think Lamont Paris is going to have those guys fired up. I think that they're going to be locked in, much like they have been all year. I had them at the Arizona tip-off earlier in the year when they beat Grand Canyon, who I have Grand Canyon making a run to the Sweet 16 on my bracket. Had them and just saw – the pieces that they had, the way they play, the way that they defend. Talon Cooper, BJ Mackey, like, these guys they have a chip on their shoulder. So I thought a 6 seed was a little bit too high for South Carolina. So that's the game that I'm keeping my eye on, because Oregon winning the Pac-12 tournament, they look like they're the team that won 6 straight back in December 21st when they started that win streak, then won 5 straight in the Pac-12. So maybe Dana Altman, they've gotten healthier, has them playing at a higher level right now, winning a conference tournament championship. So that's the game that in this first round I've got my eye on in the Midwest.
So I feel like Creighton is kind of going to sneak up on some people in this region. And again, we're talking about Purdue. You got Kansas and Gonzaga. Everybody's going to pick those. A lot of people, they're going to be kind of the upsets a lot of people kind of go with because of Will Wade over Gonzaga team that hasn't been strong, and Sanford buckyball against Kansas that we don't know how healthy McCullough and Hunter are. I wonder if Creighton can come out of this thing and go to a Final Four. I really do. They're not deep, but they got really good guard play. Ashworth looks like a different player the second half of the year. And my bananas, Henson, to say that, hey, you know what? It's open here. Purdue, Tennessee, Creighton. Why can't Creighton be the one to come out of it?
Let me tell you about our newest partner for the month of March, SplashSports, the home of certified community competition, where you get to play against your friends and not the house. Whatever game it is that you are playing, from survivors to tiers to pick X, the safest way to play for real money without the hassle of having to track down deposits or worry about payments is through Splash. They have partnered with PaySafe, the best deposit and payment system in the world, to ensure that money stays in safe hands and is delivered to the right places. To join the Field of 68 Survivor Madness, click the link in our profile below and join in. Entries are $5 a pop with a prize pool of up to $4,500. Winner take all.
I agree. I think obviously it's well documented. Purdue on paper looks like the team to beat. Tennessee obviously is a team that's going to be tough, but Creighton kind of is that dark horse that, you know, especially offensively, if they get rolling, you know, all it takes is, you know, a team to get kind of how UConn was last year. Just start rolling, man. Just start playing well offensively and clicking. And they have that firepower. Ashworth worries me only because, you know, in some of the games where Creighton has struggled, he's kind of been the guy that hasn't came to play, whether it's defensively or offensively. He struggles against more athletic, you know, guards with size. So that could be something to watch matchup-wise, but they have just as good a chance as anyone. And I think we've been saying Creighton so long, it's time for them to kind of, you know, their ceiling is a national championship. So it's time for them to put up or shut up right now. They have the team. They've been in the mix for a long time. And I'm looking forward to see what they do.
And McCall, what's your upset pick? Give me your upset pick in this. It could be a first round or it could be a second round potential matchup.
I mean, you're going to think I'm nuts.
Is it McNeese? Is everybody going to be on it?
I think it's buckyball. I think it's buckyball.
Really?
I think it's Sanford because we don't know the health status of Hunter Dickinson and Kevin McCullough. We don't know. And that's a difficult style to prepare for. I mean, Kansas's staff, they don't have a deep team, and they're in there and they see the pressing style and the fast-paced and the threes that are going up in the air. I mean, Sanford won 29 games, and you look at how they started their season. They got blown out at Purdue. They lose by 10 at VCU, and then it's like, okay, like this group is for real. And they gained confidence as the season went. So just based on the health status of those two guys, when you take – look, we've been saying this all year, Jeff. Kansas is not a deep team. They're not a deep team. And now we have two players that are two of the best players in the entire country, much less the Big 12. The entire country, we're taking them maybe not off the floor, but not at full strength. And that Sanford team is dangerous. Now, Bill Self is probably hearing this. His staff, Norm Roberts, who's my guy, they're probably hearing this and saying, hey, look, this is what everybody's saying. They're picking us as the upset pick. When I was at Chattanooga in 2015, 2016, we were the upset pick against Indiana in the 5-12 game, and we got absolutely boat raced in the second half with Yogi Ferrell. Put us in an absolute blender with Tom Crean. So, but I got my eyes on that one just because of the health status of Kansas. We don't know, and that's a difficult style to get ready to prepare for. And this is crazy to think about. I mean, Sanford could get to the Sweet 16 because they could play Gonzaga in the next round or McNeese. I mean, if it's McNeese, Gonzaga in the second round of the tournament, I mean, stranger things have happened.
All right, who do you guys have quickly in this? We're going to head over to the West here in a second when we get Armando Bacot in. Give me your picks coming out of the Midwest. I'm going to go with Tennessee. I'm going to go with Purdue. I'm going Purdue, and just I think Matt Painter is going to have them on a mission. I don't see them having any trouble in the first two rounds of this tournament. I think it's either going to be Gonzaga or Sanford to get to the Sweet 16, and then they're going to play Tennessee. And I think it's going to be a heck of a matchup, but I like Purdue to get through it.
I'm going to go Tennessee. I've watched Purdue a lot. I just don't think if it comes down to it, the perimeter is going to be Purdue's downfall. You saw the game where Wisconsin said, look, we'll give Edey tough twos. We'll throw the big bodies at them. And if we're at the end of the game, if something wonky happens, that's how they win the game. So I'm going to go Tennessee.
The best month of the year is here which is why you need to know that we are now partnered with BetMGM. We'll be using BetMGM lines to make all of our picks, and we'll have special offers for the listeners and the viewers of the Field of 68 all through the NCAA tournament. If you haven't signed up for BetMGM yet, you can use the bonus code FIELD, and you will get up to a $1,500 first bet offer on your first wager with BetMGM, regardless of whether or not that bet hits. Here's the best part. All you need to do is deposit and bet $10 of your hard-earned money. This is how you make it work. Download the BetMGM app and sign up using the bonus code FIELD. Deposit at least $10 and place your first wager on any game, and you get up to $1,500 in bonus bets, regardless of the outcome of your bet. Just make sure you use that bonus code FIELD when you sign up. Most importantly, we do have some fun stuff coming for the conference tournaments and especially for the NCAA tournament. Bet insurance tokens, college hoops odds boosts, and what I love the most, a nice parlay boost for anything you could possibly imagine betting on in the NCAA tournament, from odds and getting an at-large bid to Final Four futures to the highest seed to make to the Sweet 16. I'm calling it right now. BetMGM is the king of the prop bet for your March Madness needs. So go download the BetMGM app, use the code FIELD, and sign up today. And while I've got you, a quick request: the best way to support the Field of 68 and our content you get for free is to engage with us. Rate and review the pod, like and share the YouTube videos, tell your friends about us. It helps in a world where the algorithm is king.